Всем приветульчики, ребятушки, сегодня мы будем проходить, да, не знаю почему, но я просто типа купил как бы игру новую, почему бы не пройти на канале, чисто так, ну, погнали. Такая музыка, нет сохранения игр, пустая ячейка, так, настройки, звук сразу. Давай на 4. Так. Субтитров. Игровой процесс. Ну, короче, все понятно. Новое. Обычно сложно решим. Более смотрим. Так. Самый легкий вариант прохождения Vampyr. Вам оказывается от важной части игры. Помню, с сюжетом. Если вы играете, у вас постоянно развивается быстрее. Уровень сложно зависит от количества битв разным. Ну давайте вот это. Ребят, давно не было стримов с голосом, либо были стримы, ну такое дерьмо, я их удалял. Ну, ребят, ну вот, я думаю, сейчас на карантине, почему бы как бы не постримить, то будем с вами играть и возвращаться на канал. Но это навряд ли. Насколько меня хватит, я не знаю. Но я думаю, ребята, надолго. О, да.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8
она же не переведена, я забыл.
Born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh
Ну, вы
of the
сами там
sinner. One
успеваете
prayer
читать.
for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Но это было мощно, сочно. Будем смерть. С тех пор, как яблоко сорвается из священного дерева, смертного дела считается. Ой, всем привет, ребят. Хоть кто-то пришел. Ну ладно. Хочешь, как смерть не зла, не боя. Истинная кара не ощутить ее сладкого поцелуя. Опа-на. Чуть некрасивый какой-то, ребята, некрасивый. Могли бы, на самом деле они могли бы язык, не знаю почему они так денег зажали, но ладно. Русская локализация была бы лучше. Так. Ну все, ребят, мы с вами начинаем. Всем привет. Так. что-то творится. Не понял. Отвечаю, он в барбершоп ходил. Пить хочу. Ну, капец тебе крошка, конечно, сейчас будет. О. Всё.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
Mary.
Hold on. Please, hold on.
Даже она уже умерла. Ты дурак.
Mary. Mary. No. No.
Мэри, куда тебе, Мэри?
It's horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Опа-на. Давай, давай. Так.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare.
Бежим, бежим, бежим.
I need to
бежим.
get out of here.
Надо выбираться. Конечно, надо. Ты еще спрашиваешь?
This can't be happening.
Этого не может быть.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
No, no, no.
What's going on? Oh,
Да
Mary.
никто не знает, что я
What
делал.
have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Tricky bastards. Kill the thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Вы не
Who are you?
оставляете.
Stupid beast!
Давай, давай.
Sorry.
Sorry. Почему мы звоним? А, ну конечно, надо же извиниться. Мы же их убиваем. Так, куда бежать-то? Смотохи. А, вот это.
No, please, stop!
Оу.
Who are you?
Дура.
What do you want?
Бежим. Опа-на.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? Ah!
What in God's sake?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Солнце прожигает меня до
I need to
костей.
find somewhere to hide. Let me go! It's locked, all right. I need to find shelter.
Укрытие надо.
It's locked.
Load. Ну, зато по-английски выучим.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough.
Здесь я буду в безопасности. Ты посмотрим, что тут. Жила какая-то семья. Потом ее убили. Вот и все. Нормально. Господи, сколько это можно вспоминать. Бразер, что ты делаешь?
Mary!
Да,
Mary!
умерла твоя уже Мэри.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Кто сделал это с нами? Давайте что-нибудь еще посмотрим. Что тут есть? Ничего тут нет. Ой. Ой, это бабка. Ну, короче, и конец уже. Фу. Приуныло чуточек.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Нормально. Спасибо, так меня выкинули, как собаку в этом. Привет. 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 Как делишки у вас всех? Как делишки? Ой, зеркало. Можно на себя зеркало посмотреться? Ой, как все хорошо видно. 20 минут. Кто спит под венцом из камней?
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Он что-то не успел.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
У меня столько... Да ты жив, камон. Можно доделать. Посмотрим. Шиллинги. Шиллинги. Братан, бразер. Столько делов дел. Как чак? Надо их быстрее делать. О, Так, он взял пистолет. Добро.
Johnny,
Зачем?
this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital.
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Опа-ну. Перезарядочка.
No,
Прям.
it never got easy.
Это оказалось не так уж просто, да. Так, information. Card. Карта, понятно. А, это приблизить. Короче, ничего не понятно, ладно. Потом надо с менюшечкой разбираться. Так. О, спать. 15 лет почти не спал, веки всю ночь кашлял, вредил в лихорадке. Утром я услышал громкий шум, несколько мужчин работали на большой машине, которая укопала большую яму. Она похожа на механическую лопату. Может пойти и туда и спросить, не надеюсь ли работает для меня. Веки нужны ли карты. 15 октября. Я поговорил с людьми, которые управляют механической лопатой. Они сказали, что копают по всему Лондону братские могилы. Правительство принимает меры предосторожности. В городе новая эпидемия. Грипп вернулся. Робот на меня не нашлось. Ночью Бекки немного поспала. Сеянная закрыта, а другой работы в районе нет. 19 октября. Господи, тут столько читать, ребят. Лэнг. Всякая информация. Короче, понятно, надо ложиться спать. Sleeping, it's very sleeping. Спать, очень спать.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Это страшный сон. И иначе. Спим.
So be it.
Опа-на.
Rational thinking only.
Все, ребят, хорошая игра получилась. Спасибо, что проходили вместе со мной. Vampyr. О май гад. О май гад. О. Я выжил. Как сказать, не фартануло, не смогло. Не смогло, не фартануло, не смогло, не фартануло. Пацан к успеху шел.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who changes blood in sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Так, развитие. Нам по-любому надо это прокачивать, у нас больше нечего прокачивать никакой. А, надо зажать прям, нифига себе. Так, назад. Ук. А, вот что еще можем. Кровавое копье. Когти. Когти это самое главное, ребята. Надо когти все прокачивать. Ну, вроде еще что-то можем прокачать. А, нет, да, вижу. Окей. Ну, грузить. А, зачем свет зажимать? Это же слишком сложно. Неудобно. Какой смысл? Зажимаю.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Ща, ребятки. One second. По-английски я вам, ну, понимаете, игра же английская. Поэтому мне надо по-английски разговаривать. Логично? Нет. Ничего в этой жизни не логично. Так, пойдем дальше. Что у нас есть? Добраться до северного берега. А, я типа могу, офигеть. Типа как это?
These people want me dead.
Эти
I need
люди
to leave now.
Эти люди хотят убить.
Here's the leech. Here!
А,
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come on, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beasts!
так. А, я понял. Информация. Ненужная информация. Так, тут вроде ничего больше нету.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
А,
Go back home.
типа не обязательно их убивать? Или...
Die, vermin!
А,
A strength I never knew I had.
This one's ready.
а, во.
Stupid beast!
Ой. Ой-ой-ой. Блин.
This shouldn't be possible.
Filthy piece of shit!
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Воу. Воу, воу, воу. Какой он... Имбовый. Блин.
Bloody monster!
My strength, my reflexes.
Я уже не человек.
I'm not human anymore.
А в воду можно зайти? Понятно. В воду нельзя зайти. Вот маршрутка. Как так? Встань в районе стабильного. Вот так. Карантин в связи с эпидемией. Выходить в зону нельзя. Вроде тут что-то как-то зависит, что типа если ты играешь, ну короче, я думаю играть по-тихому. Ты нужен королю в стране, вступай, помоги храбрым на фронте. Ты нужен королю, ну понятно. Одно и то же.
My poor sister.
Моя бедная сестра.
If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Мэри. Ой, я могу крыс есть.
This is despicable.
Нормально.
It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Я умею это контролировать. Так, как-то... Не, мы пойдем посмотрим, что тут. Монетки. Мы потом будем себе хавчик на них покупать. Охуенный хавчик. О.
I have this thirst for blood. What will London have to say to me? I cannot enter. I've so many questions unanswered.
Столько ответов на 0 вопросов.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Кровь.
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Тут типа... Ну, понятно. Как его улучшить можно? Ладно. Вот. Ну-ка, сейчас посмотрим. Тут еще и постучные, думаю, типа, ну ладно. Ясно, понятно. Господи, такой... это лампочка.
At last, a little life. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long...
Don't worry, things can only get worse. What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then. Whoever he may be.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. The Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Понятно.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Это приличное заведение.
It's locked, all right.
Ну, я вижу вас.
He didn't deserve this.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require them.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Say it, the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
Нормально он его так посвятил.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Ну все, давайте.
And who might you be?
Кто же вы? Я не скажу.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Понятно, продуктивный разговор. Привет, привет всем. Расспросить нет.
I'm certain we shall meet again.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Камон, я же все спросил.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Вы получили подсказку.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Хорошо.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Are they stupid or something?
Погнали искать нашего друга. Здорово. Неужели отсюда нельзя? Я думаю, отсюда можно типа переместиться.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this
Понятно.
bullshit.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Опа-на.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Урод! Убили! Убили!
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Так,
What's this? Some sort of blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
это полезная штука. Только, блин, я хочу... Как это сделать? Ладно.
It's locked.
You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Best one on the moon, sir. No time I can remember. Go back home, idiots!
All the more reason to shut up, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
Я не понимаю, как по стелсу проходить. Нормально? Оу, жестко. Держи. Слишком. Воу. Так, я хочу посмотреть игровой процесс.
Over there!
Так, информация. Убежище. Посмотрим. А где навыки эти? А это только что было. Ну, а где навыки? Ладно, слишком что-то долго это делать. Чпонь. Так, о.
This is despicable.
Чем хватает так мало крови?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Нормально.
This place reeks of bloodshed. This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
А, это уже первый босс. Воу-воу-воу. Ой-ой-ой. Давай. Пришел конец тебе, петушок.
William, please. William was an honorable man.
Петушок ты.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Нормально?
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Нормально нам.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave
Нормально
this
такая
awful
лодочка.
place.
Я тоже такую хотел бы.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold.
No,
My flock
please.
needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Так, ну что, мы идем дальше, ребята. Что у нас тут? А, ну мы
This
можем
poor creature can't be my maker.
образец.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. It's locked, all right.
Ну а куда нам? А, на одного подниматься. Сори, брат. Не знал. И приз дали нам. Ну, графончик, ну такой себе. Когда эта игра в 2018 была?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What? Who is she?
What woman?
Who is
For a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you were gentlemen. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Нормально.
Again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth. But when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Блин, ну музыка хорошая подобрана. Такая прям. Тех времен. Привет всем, привет, привет.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Ну все, мы как бы начали, наверное, основную игру. Обновление. Доставь меня в больницу.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten democracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Dry it all.
Bastard, give me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Так, качество крови. Указано то, насколько единицу. Выше, тем больше опыта. Понятно.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death. No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Я интеллигентный вампир.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
О, Господи. Это этот.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Блин, ее же убить можно, да?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
А как, типа, это сделать? Ага. Так, что у нас дальше?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory.
Ну, пока такая интересненькая игра на самом деле.
Awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Кто теперь
Who leads the... Has the
банда
gang
вам
been threatening
угрожает?
you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Ладно, все.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Поболтали и хватит.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
А может,
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Как это
I'm
сделать?
fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Это смотр. Ну, а если мы его отсюда куда-нибудь отведем и, может быть, попробуем вылечить? Можно ли так сделать? А, типа, где можно его, типа... Ну-ка. Нормально, он такой спокойно, как я тут.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr.
Я
Reed.
хочу разобраться, как его
Soldier,
вылечить.
do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Подробнее, ну.
Goodbye for
Ладно.
now, Mr. Elwood.
Короче, понятно. На второй этаж. А, там же есть подсказка. Вот. Ой, мы можем тут все обыскать. Старая пила. Как прокачиваться? Убрать маркер.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. The flower's dying.
Да, вода, где это вода? Пойдемте еще походим. Как развить? Поспите, чтобы, наверное, развить навык. Там, ну, вы сами видите, у меня есть, чтобы развить. Я не понимаю. Ладно, сейчас посмотрим. Ну, скорее всего, надо. Да. Понятно. Сильно кувырок. Организм. Давайте. Стойкость. Кровь, запас крови. Давайте укус. Быстро восстановить. Вы кажется, ну а если оборонительное, вот свертывание. Вот это что такое? Кровный барьер. Вы создаете невидимый барьер, который поглощает урон. Лучше урон. Ну ладно, лучше вот это. Все. Вот это что такое у нас? Прыжок, ок, господи. Загрузка. Ну неплохо на самом деле, мне очень нравится.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Ну что, мы идем в старый морг. Старый морг. Понятно. Ну да, пошел я нахер.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. It's locked, all right.
Arrive and then
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Закупим, может. Ну, как бы я могу бродить. Тут есть, ну, мини открытый мир. Давайте побродим чуточек. Может, что-нибудь найдем. Воу. Он жесткий. Вау. Ой, офигеть, походу мне сюда нельзя. Да уж. Огонь наш оружие, братья. Вот нужно двери сжечь его. Понятно. Сжечь. Сейчас мы, ребят, с вами порыскиваем, мы будем заканчивать обмор, будем, ну, сходим завтра. Короче, понял, мне туда не надо, потому что он меня убил. И убил жестко. Так, туда мы пока не ходим. Порыскаем здесь. Механика как... Не механика, а вот атмосфера как Blackborn. Вот прям вот... Такая же почти атмосфера. Повыискаем так. Мне кажется, ничего нету тут такого. Карантин. Не заходить. Давайте зайдем туда. А, мы туда не сможем даже. Типа это конец карты. Да, это конец карты.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Здорово, брат. Что-то... Ужас. Ужас. Вы такие все... Окей. Я всем слышу. Минус. Минус. С одного что-то там выпало, не? Ой, еще один. Воу. А? Блин, что-то... Да. Но я так чувствую, их тут многовато. Что-то ничего. А, я тупо круг дал. Давай с этим пообщаемся. Загрузка. Нормально. Что я сделал? Куда меня вести? Блин, какая загрузка? Вы чё, рофлите?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight,
Что
sir.
происходит?
Newton Blight.
Я потерял приятеля.
I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
В сторону канала. Типа где-то он здесь. Нет, нам не это нужно назад. А мне туда нельзя? Вот прям. Сейчас. Туру-тум. Сейчас посмотрим.
It's locked, all right.
Как-то мне надо, если в сторону канализации, если на ту сторону, по идее, пробраться. Ладно, может что-нибудь еще нам расскажешь? Сейчас
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
А, вот как. Просто подходит, бам. Ну, по идее. Их несколько.
I'll put an end to you!
Откуда они знают, что я вампир? сейчас я просто гуляю. Кого? Ничего в этом. Вот. Тарам-там-там.
It's locked.
А, вот. Убежище. Увеличен урон, повышенная стойкость.
I cannot enter.
Не знаю, в это время был Джек потрошить или нет? Нет, он позже был. Ну ладно, ребят, на этом мы, наверное, будем заканчивать. Спасибо, кто был. Будем завтра также проходить, и может во что-то в другое играть, я не знаю, но я потихонечку буду возвращаться. Наверное. Давайте напоследок съедим мышку. А на этом всем приятного аппетита. Не знаю, сколько времени, но было приятно вернуться. Приятно, что некоторые пришли. Думаю, будет побольше народ теперь на стримах. Ну все, ребята, всем пока. Удачной, доброй ночи, то есть, мои вампиреночки.